Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm just here tonight to give a short word. So, the other night, I had a dream about a couple of nights ago, maybe 3 nights ago. I had this dream that, I was with one of my family members, a cousin, and I don't really understand the dream because it was kind of weird. In the dream, we were walking down a street, and now we have cars. Everybody has a car. So we was walking down a street, and for some reason the police had walked up on us, and the police began to ask, they didn't even ask no questions. They was just like, it was me, my cousin, and my daughter, and the police told us to go to the side, but it was a lot of people walking. I don't know. It seemed like it was some kind of event or some kind of holiday or something. And, God began to speak to me about this dream because this dream really caught me by surprise. So the police told me, my daughter, my cousin to step aside. And the people that was in front of us, they let them go. So when we stepped aside, they probably had like 8 people over there. So the police pulled us to the side. I think we were the last group of people that they pulled to the side. So it was us 3, then it was another group of people. So when we get to the side, the police come over there and talk to us. They was like, we're checking everybody for alcohol. So, I don't drink. My daughter doesn't drink. I mean, my cousin does drink now. My cousin does drink. So the police was like, well, we're checking everybody for alcohol. I'm like, okay. But I really didn't understand it because I'm like, if anybody checked for alcohol, you should have did that if we was drinking and driving. We were walking, and they pulled us to the side to do breathalyzer. We had to walk the line on the ground, which I passed. My daughter passed. Everybody passed in a line. Everybody that passed was standing in a straight line. And my cousin didn't pass. So, of course, the police put him in handcuffs. And, I told the officer, I was like, my cousin, he has the keys for us to get back home because for some reason he had the car keys in his pocket. So I don't know why he had my car keys, but me and my daughter, basically in my dream, we was from out of town. So I was like, I need the keys out of my cousin's pocket so I could get back home. And the officer was like, well, we'll give you the keys back after we talked to him and we deal with him. We'll be straight back. But I don't know, somehow they left and they took him into a building, but this building was literally right beside us in the dream, but we was walking on the street. The dream never makes sense. But so the officer went in there, talked to him, blase. They came back out. So the officer walked up to me, and the officer pulled his belt up, adjusted his pants, and he was like, your cousin told us everything. And I'm shocked. He was like, yeah, your cousin said that he told his words, the officer's words that he said and my cousin said was, my cousin said, give them everything that you got. This word is going somewhere. Y'all got to listen to this. He said, my cousin said, give them everything that you got. So the officer was insinuating that I had something on me, that I was holding something for my cousin. So I'm lost. I'm confused. And the officer proceeded to put cuffs on me like he was about to take me in, and immediately I woke up. What really woke me up was the fact that they was about to take me to jail. So I'm like, I know this has got to be a dream, because it was like I jumped back into my natural body when that was about to happen. But God began to download this dream to me days later after actually having a dream. I've been thinking on this dream like this. And I'm going to tell you something about the dream before I get into details about what God was downloading. By the way, like and subscribe my page, Letitia. But it was just so funny to me. I was like, when the officer was telling me this, I was really laughing. Like, even when I woke up out of my sleep, I was weak. Like, I was laughing hard. Like, I know he did not just try to play me like this. Like, literally, I felt played. I'm like, I know he did not just lie to the police like this. Because I'm like, I know I didn't have nothing. So why would he tell the police that I had something on me, knowing that I did not have nothing? Like, the police was in my dream proceeding to put cuffs on me and take me in there where they took him, like, to take me to jail. Like, literally, to take me to jail. And it was just so funny. And I just been thinking on the dream, like, I just can't believe he tried to play me. It was so surreal to me. Like, in my waking, being awake, it was so surreal to me. Like, I know he did not just try to play me like this. This is unbelievable. My cousin, my first cousin, my mother's sister's child. This is my first cousin. We grew up together. We did everything together. I can't believe. I mean, we looked at each other as brother and sister. I can't believe that you just went back there and told them what you told them. Basically told a lie so that I can be put in the predicament that you in. I was dwelling on that dream for a couple of days. And I guess God said, I got to make it all make sense. Because the word that God spoke to me about the dream, he said that it be your own family. I said, wow. And that was all God said. God said, it be your own family trying to pull you down. And that's just my message for tonight. It be your own family. You have to protect yourself at all costs. And the people that you hang around, like I said in the dream, my cousin drinks. I don't. But that's family. So I'm like, okay, wherever we was going, you family, because, a lot of times we just dismiss the fact of family being family. We dismiss that and, over the things of God, knowing that, bad character corrupts good morals. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here running around with them, and like in my dream, the even thing God spoke to me, it was like, he was just saying, it's always when you trying to go up that someone is going to try to pull you down. But it's one thing for a person that you're not even close with, a friend or, an outsider to try to pull you down. But it be your family nowadays. Like, it be the family that's trying to pull you down. Meanwhile, you climbing a ladder, reaching a point of success. So now they want to attach to you and, connect themselves to like a hook. Like when you trying to go up the ladder, then something get hooked onto your feet. It's like dead weight. You can't get rid of it because it's so heavy. If I could give you an example of what dead weight is like, when you're in a pool and you have to float, and in order to float, you have to let yourself completely go to float. And just imagine a person not being in the water and connecting themselves to you in plain air, just like holding on to you and not holding none of their weight. You know how when you pull up on the monkey bars and you have to pull yourself up? Imagine a person holding on to you and just hanging there with all of their weight. That's dead weight. That's what dead weight is. And that's what the people, God said, it be your own family. That's what people are doing. They're trying to attach themselves unto you, pull you down so that you could be in the same predicament that they're in. And even in the example, it was 8 of us. My cousin was the only one that got caught with the alcohol, or he didn't even have alcohol on him. He was intoxicated in public. I remember all the rest, the other seven of us, we were standing in a line, meaning that was just an example of you walking straight. And then you got this one person in your family want to come and try to pull you down because he see that you're going somewhere. And here he go pulling you down to his level and making you come into agreement or trying to put you in the situation that he in. Like, not even understanding. It's funny to you, like, I know he did not just try to play me, but it was actually really a serious thing, because the police was ready to take me to jail, like literally lock me up for something I had no recollection of, because the way the officer came back, it was like I had bricks or something on me. Like, I'm confused. Like, he was like, he didn't even want to ask no questions. He was just ready. Look, let's go. This is what it is. Let's go. You about to go downtown. That's basically what it was. That's all it was. And he was just like, let's go. But God said it be your own family. You have to stop letting people into your circle just because you're close with them, just because you grew up with them. Because when I say it could be your own family, that doesn't just mean someone with your last name, your blood relative. That could just mean the people that you got in your circle, the people that you got close to you. You got to stop letting people so close to you and having access to you that, don't even deserve that access. When you going up, you have to be mindful of the people that you have surrounding you. When we think of family, we think about, we grew up with them. I can't believe my mindset when I went through the dream. It was like, I just can't believe he just did this to me. It was funny because my cousin plays so much. I'm thinking that, eventually the officer would say, oh no. But see, because you looking at that person from the perspective of when you were a kid, you still love them. You still have feelings for them. You still would do anything for them. They're looking at a perspective of you doing better than them. I want to bring them down. I don't want them to exceed. I don't want them to be exalted higher than me. So now they're going to attach themselves to you and try to pull you down. And you have to be cautious of that. It's okay to let go. I know, as hard as it may seem, it's okay to let go, because I'm going to tell you, even God lets us go at times, because God lets us go just to see where our relationship at in him. So he'll pull himself away. Like, I got to see if I could trust you when you can't trace me. I got to see if I could trust you when, I'm not near you. God even lets us go at times, but he never leaves us. He's always there standing on the sideline. And that's the same thing that you have to do with these relatives, these friends, these people that are coming to harm you. You have to stand on the sideline and still watch them. Stand on the sideline, meaning keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, meaning you keep a watch out on those ones you can't trust. Not the ones close to you, but it's so sad because now it's the ones that's even closer to you, crossing you more than the people that don't even have access to you. That's the problem. And that's what God told me. It be your own family. That's what he said. It be your own family. And like I said, family is not always a relative, somebody that's blood. It could just be those ones you got in your circle that just don't mean you no good. So I just come to give this message, man. It's okay to let go. You don't have to try to be Superman or Superwoman to everybody. It's okay to let go, to try to get yourself forward and moving in life and prospering in life. You can't go nowhere when you got dead weight keep holding on to you. You can't. They're going to keep pulling you down and pulling you down. You're never going to prosper. You got to think you coming from a dead place. And if these generational curses have been going on in your family for so long, you can't bring life to being dead. Meaning, like, if you hanging around dead things, like, and God trying to put life in you, you don't have to go somewhere else and plant these seeds. These seeds ain't going to grow in a dead place. So it's okay to let go sometimes. Sometimes you have to let go and let God. Because God could be trying to deal with them on his own time and on his purpose, and them, he trying to deal with them, and you intercepting them because you won't even move ahead into the purpose that God got for you. You got to move in purpose, and in purpose, I know you have to let things go. And it's okay, as much as it hurts, because these are people that have been close to you for so long. It's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. That's all God trying to tell you. Because if you don't let go, these people are going to bring you down. And eventually, you're going to spend so much time trying to please and cater to them that you're going to miss God in your life. So I say to everyone that is listening to this message, It's time to let go. Stop holding on to that dead weight. As much as it's going to hurt for you to let go, it's going to help you at the same time. Because sometimes stuff has to be hidden to grow. If you know a seed, the seed stays underground for a while before you even start to see a leaf. Some things has to be hidden in order for it to grow. So it's okay to stay out of the spotlight of things. It's okay to not have to be at every family event. It's okay. It's okay to not want to be involved in everything and every how. I got to show up at this event. I got to be here. This person is having a birthday party. You don't have to, because some things needs to be hidden. So I just say, whoever this message is for, it's okay to let go. Don't let that worry you. Don't let that discourage you. Trust me, when God is finished with you, you're going to come back even stronger and bolder than you've ever been before. And you're going to be able to pull that person up out of that dark place that they're sitting in and they're dwelling in. And they'll thank you more than for you to be sitting and dwelling in that dead place with them and them scraping or pulling the life up out of you. Let go. Let go. That's all I got to say. Y'all enjoy your evening. Goodbye.